Hello, children of the internet, it is I, Foggy Senor, and welcome once again to Let's Play Deus Ex. In the previous episode, we talked to everyone in New York City and asked them what they know about this generator that we need to take out in order to allow our brother Paul, also an agent of UNATCO, to infiltrate some warehouse or something. I don't know. Who gives a shit? It's Deus Ex. Let's play it. Actually, I lied to you. I said we talked to everybody in New York City, but we didn't. Today, we need to talk to Smuggler down in Smuggler's place where Smuggler is. And that is our main goal today. But before we do that, there's a couple, like, little thingies that I wanted to wrap up.
Well, I'm glad they made it.
Realized I didn't do before.
We'll take it from here.
So, we'll go do that.
We'll take it from here.
It's really just one thing. I need to direct my face to the free clinic. That's where I need to go. Hey.
Effective crowd control? What's that supposed to mean?
It means shut your mouth. It means stop questioning my authority. And it means take that stupid bucket off of your head, sir. No, I need to go to the free clinic. There's a little thing in there that we, for whatever reason, I didn't explore when we were in here before. So we will do that. I also want to mention that, I don't know, let me bring up my inventory here and drop this crap. What is this? Yes, another inventory mystery here on the Foggy Senor channel.
The riot cops are running scared.
What happened is that I almost got hacked.
If you think you
my
have
computer
Death, please
by
pick up an information packet.
identity thievers, and I had to basically reflash my whole shit, and my Deus Ex saves got lost. So I had to replay the whole beginning of the game again, because I've already done that once. And so if you notice anything different, credits or skill points or whatever, it should be minor. I basically try to replay it exactly the way that I did previously. The nice thing about Deus Ex is that everything is pretty reliably the same every time, other than the stealth is a little wonky, but everything, like items, are always in the same place and all that kind of stuff, so there's not a whole lot of randomness. But yeah, we never came in here and talked to anybody in this part of the free clinic, like this bum.
The vectors are all wrong.
See? We wouldn't have got to learn about the vectors if we hadn't come in here.
We've done all that we can. It's time for you to go.
This is supposed to be a free clinic. Bet you do something if I had more money.
You've got the plague, sir.
You know, rich people don't get gray death.
Don't make me call security.
Like Mr. Billionaire Bob Page. He don't have it. The president don't have it. I never seen a movie star who's got it.
Hey, now, Bob Page
You don't
is
have it.
a hero of the people. I've read about him in the newspaper. He is funding, what do you call it? Like, infrastructure, rebuilding.
Wait
He's
your turn.
bringing the city back up. Wait my hey.
You should be more appreciative.
Hey,
By
hey.
helping you, this gentleman risks his own health.
But he won't give me any medicine.
Trust me. When there's a cure, the city will underwrite the cost. The virus threatens everyone,
I don't believe you.
and I won't hesitate to prescribe the treatment for you.
You better not.
I'm gonna prescribe a treatment for your mom.
They say the plague came from monkeys, but that's not true. It was the army.
Those are two wildly different sources.
It was the
What is the
scientists.
truth?
You don't see scientists getting sick.
Yeah, no, I guess I don't. Oops. Okay, I'm 99% positive that none of these bodies have stuff on them, so I'm not gonna pick any of them up. That's gross. Let's not do that, shall we? Ooh, there is a newspaper, though. What's it got? The Grave Times. Drown the ceremony of innocence. Party in the blood-dimmed tide. Lose all conviction. featuring Oblivion, Pretty and Twisted, Tiger Tiger, DJ VLIW. How do you... DJ... I would love to know how you're supposed to say that. The Gibson Cowboys, and Brewers Phrase. And there's... What? No guns, no knives, no morals, no thing, nowhere, no cops. Yes, Zyme. Yes, sex. Yes, dance. Yes, today. Everything is permitted, nothing is free. Everything is permitted. Where have I heard that before? They did mention no morals. That feels connected. Wait, where is it? Yeah, no morals. No guns, no knives, no morals. If I have no morals, then why can't I bring a gun? Maybe I immorally feel like shooting somebody. Let's hack into their computer system here at the Tenderloin. I'll find out about all their butchering methods. Uh-oh. I can't read these fast enough. Oh well. Some crap about some crap. Who knows? Anyway, that should be everything that we have here to do at the at the Tenderloin Clinic. It just amuses me so much that that's apparently what it's called. The only person who refers to it is this stupid receptionist up here. Nobody else says anything about Tenderloin.
You see the guy begging for a cure?
And it definitely doesn't say it on the sign outside. It just says free clinic. So, that was that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed that I would like to go do. I don't think so. We need to let's get in contact with Smuggler, shall we? They said that his hideout, or the entrance to it anyway, is oh, this is the other thing I wanted to do. The bartender at the Underworld Tavern said that the warehouse district was south, I guess, of the Underworld Tavern. And this, I'm pretty sure, is the entrance to it. But if you come talk to these guys,
Talk to one of the guys in green. Unato's running the show today.
They're not gonna let you through. They have the warehouse district locked off from the rest of Hell's Kitchen, so... Oh, and there is one other thing that I needed to do. We came out, this is the subway, and we came out into Hell's Kitchen. There's all our crap. There's the entrance to Smugglers over there, but we're not going that way quite just yet. There is, well, first of all, there's a bodies up here. Bioelectric cells, I will take it, and candy bars. Excellent, excellent, good, good. Let's throw down a quick save for no reason in particular. Oh, what's going on here? Some kind of situation?
Do something, man. They're gonna kill him.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
Nothing. I checked his pockets. You don't live underground and not have one of Charlie's cards. Make him take off his shoes.
I just sleep down there. They don't give you money unless you're on the council.
Take off your shoes. Charlie has no reason to be stingy if he has a currency encoder.
They just hacked a few accounts. They have some extra cash, that's it.
I'm not asking again.
It's just a bunch of us. We go down there to get out of the cold.
All right, we'll do it the hard way.
No, you won't. Get back here. You son of a bitch. How dare you threaten these bums?
Did you see that?
Yes,
It was uncalled for. You mug people, great. You need the dough. But you show some respect.
What were they after?
Especially when it's your ally. They came to us. They wanted an underground base.
So those guys were NSF?
Yeah, the NSF gives guns to anybody who wants to fight. A lot of people just take the guns and do what they want.
So the terrorists are based in the subways? The sewers?
They need to move some kind of secret equipment. Our tunnels are like the crossroads.
Tell me how to find this base, and I bet I can get the NSF off your back.
Underworld. Just remember that word when you see Curly. He lets people in.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. See? I Rub your back, you rub mine. Let's play a little basketball, shall we? I want to score a goal, please. I want to sign him up for the Knicks. I'm a fucking G, yo. I missed the first shot, so I don't know. 50-50. I'm 1 for 2 on three-pointers in the world of Deus Ex. It's better than my real life average, I'm sure. Let's read this newspaper. Court upholds New York grid law. New World Press, Washington, D.C. In a landmark 6-3 decision yesterday, the U.S. Supreme Court upheld the controversial grid zoning laws that have been the subject of a number of suits since being instituted 6 years ago. Originally passed by the New York legislature in 2046 in response to the Upper West Side bombing that killed 45 people and wounded over 100, the grid zoning laws effectively allowed the police to wall off regions of Manhattan and its surrounding boroughs. Foot traffic between these zones is prohibited, and traveling between zones is restricted to authorized subways or highways subject to police surveillance. A travesty, said Gil Trevel, representing the ACLU as plaintiffs in the case. Sorry. This law is nothing more than the legalization of social oppression on a grand scale. Supreme Justice Machen wrote in his favorable decision that the unfortunate nature of American liberty is that freedom creates opportunity for terror. It is with heavy heart that I must conclude in this case that the freedom of individual Americans must be balanced against the needs of a community to feel safe and secure. Have we read this one? Sometimes I can't remember if I've already read these, and it's because I've played this game a good amount, and I've read these before, so it's like I can't remember if I've ever read them out loud. This is interesting though. Grid zoning. That's something we deal with in our reality. In the present day. So I guess it's still a problem in the future. And I guess the Supreme Court and other governing bodies don't give too much of a shit about what the people want. And what's good for us? What's good for me, man? Also, I didn't mention, I think it's so amusing that this bum, he's okay with getting mugged. He's just mad about the motivations and methods. There's a code, I guess, for how you mug people when you live on the streets.
Next manhole I see, I'm going underground, and I'm not coming up.
Well, I can't blame you, Mr. Bum. Let's go talk to Smuggler. I think we've taken care of all the other crap I wanted to do.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
Bloodshot.
I'm JC Denton. Give me proud chargers, or I will be angry. My name is JC Denton.
Our files show that the smuggler is whacked out paranoid. Watch for booby traps. And the latest news? Your brother's team hit some resistance, so they're gonna be delayed while we bring in chopper support.
Resistance, eh? Booby traps, eh? Booby traps plural. You really think you need booby traps plural, Smuggler? I feel like one booby trap would suffice. You don't even need a booby trap, just one booby. Show me one booby. I will completely forget what I came here for. So we've got a laser tripwire. Certainly seems like my ass is gonna have to break into it through this electronic control panel. It's gonna take 2 multi-tools. Let me have a look at my skill page here. Have I the abilities, the skills? No, I don't. I'm 50 points shy of training up in electronics. What a nuisance this is. Oh well, I've collected a pretty decent amount of multi-tools. I think we can waste 2 of them bypassing Smuggler's anti-JC Denton traps. Yeah, I'm not activating no laser tripwires. No, sir! I will not do it! Oh, I'm full up on prod chargers. Maybe I should use this thing once in a while. Hey, I never do. Even when it would be like really like save me some hassle, I go, oh no, I'd rather use my baton. Well, here's Smuggler. How's it going, Smuggler, friend?
What do you want?
Why the booby traps? Afraid of something?
Just precautions.
Against what?
Government's been having some kind of crackdown all year. People I know, they've been disappearing.
Is that so?
Think it's a big joke? Lift up a grate in the street. They got my friend Ford Schick in a secret lab next to the sewers.
A lab? In the sewers? Maybe he was taken hostage by the NSF.
These guys are pros. Definitely government funded.
Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look. But I think you should have a little more regard for the United States government.
If you're serious about going down there and finding Ford, I'll give you a deal on some hardware. Also, you'll need this. It's the key that can open the sewer manholes.
Tell me about the hardware.
I have a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 2,200 credits, a bioelectric cell for 800, and some light amplification goggles for 3,500.
How about no to all of that?
Too expensive. Maybe I'll try to locate your friend.
Maybe indeed, JC Denton. Maybe indeed. I'm taking your candy bar. I'm just gonna take that. I don't care whether you need it or not. I'm also gonna take everything else that I can get my grubby, dirty hands on. I want it all. Give me your soda. And we have a book to read. Buckle in, buckle up, get ready. We've got books. Books and newspapers. The supply never dries up of shit to read. The Reluctant Dictators by Travis Crockett. Introduction. Organized at the end of the American Revolution on May 13th, 1783 by General George Washington. The Order of the Cincinnati was ostensibly formed as a fraternity to recognize the accomplishments of those officers who had served with distinguishment during the Revolution. However, the true purpose of the order was the cultivation of a military force, ready, willing, and able to accomplish a coup d'etat if the fledgling American democracy began to stumble. Skeptical at the viability of the untried democratic system, Washington took counsel in the story of the Roman general Cincinnatus, who was called from retirement to serve as dictator for 16 days in the defense of Rome, after which he returned home to his farm. In the wake of the revolution, the United States was vulnerable to any number of outside forces, and Washington felt that a strong central authority had to be present that could assume control of the government if necessary, and temporarily suspend the Constitution if required. Washington resigned as president after only 2 terms in office, but remained president of the Order of the Cincinnati until his death. The order still exists to this day, a shadow organization of the wealthy and powerful that has been linked to any number of other organizations ranging from the Illuminati to the Trilateral Commission. It's always these same 3 things. Illuminati, Trilaterals, George Washington, presidents. There's a million other things going on planet Earth, you whacked out conspiracy theorists. Like what's going on in this book. The Modern Terrorist's Handbook, Section 7C, Computer Virus Cultivation. One tool or weapon not to be neglected. Neglected. There's a lot of typos in these, have you noticed? And in that other one that we read, the last one or the one before it, it said A100. Did you notice that? Go back and watch it. You'll notice. Anyway, where was I? One tool or weapon not to be neglected in the arsenal of the modern terrorist, there's another one, Jesus, is the use of computer viruses to cause disruption to major city services and infrastructure or other targets of opportunity. Current heuristical viral stalkers are ineffective against modern polymorphic hothouse engines available for many sites on the undernet and can be easily linked to IP tunnelers for a cheap, effective denial of service attack, or with some programming skills and icebreakers, a mutagenic crash and grab bird can be grown for the retrieval of special info from the unfortunate victims. This feels deliberate. There's way more typos in this than any other thing I've read. It's like that. I wonder if it's connected to this keypad somehow. I've always wondered that. Like, is it like the third book of a series of unfortunate events when the typos are actually a code with a secret message? Do you remember that? Does anybody remember that? Am I crazy? Basic firearm safety rules. Never point a firearm at anyone or anything you do not intend to shoot. Before handling any firearm, understand its operation. Always have your firearm pointed in the right direction. Keep your firearm unloaded when not in use. Treat every firearm as if it were loaded. Never pass your firearm to another person until the cylinder or action is open and you visually check that it is unloaded. Place your finger inside the trigger guard only when you are ready to fire. Yes, I have not fired many guns. I have fired guns. Probably more than the average person, but not as much as a gun nut. And God, does it bother me the fuck out of me when I watch movies and people just have their finger inside the trigger guard, like it says on that last one, and they're just sort of waving it around, and it's like, hey man, that's your friend you're talking to and pointing that gun at. If it goes off, you're gonna feel real bad, probably. I'm just saying. But Smuggler says that his friend Ford Schick is being held in a secret laboratory in the sewers, and that is now our secondary goal, so I guess we're gonna have to put off taking down this generator and go deal with that instead. What a lovely time. What a lovely time we are having. Look at this over here. We saw this a minute ago, but I didn't really point it out or say anything. It's kind of a back entrance into Smugglers, and we did see it from the other side, but I'll come show you. It's locked, and at our current skill level we'd need 2 picks to get into it. But I do think if you come in here from the other side, which is just that back alley that we got to from the basketball court, I think you get some skill points, a little exploration bonus off of that. And I would have done that here, but it doesn't feel organic to me. It feels like, oh, I know that I'll get skill points, so I'm gonna go do it. It's like, if I was playing it naturally, organically, I wouldn't waste lockpicks, 2 lockpicks on something that I'm not sure if it's important or not. You know what I mean? So we'll forego those points. It's not too big of a deal. We'll come back out into the streets of New York and look for a sewer grate by which we can enter the sewers and rescue Ford Schick. We got a key off of old Smuggler in there. So I'll pull out my key ring. Here we go. Here's a way in. Oh god. Got all flipped around. What's going on? Alright, down we go. What are we gonna find? What is this? Folk. There's folk down here, and they're not friendly.
These tunnels aren't on the New York City sewer maps. Weird. I have no information on what you might be getting into. This seems worth following up.
It does seem that, doesn't it? It does seem to be worth following up. I'm gonna throw down a nice quick save there. I'm gonna bust out my sick-ass baton. And we'll get ready to bust some skulls. Right. Bust some motherfucking skulls. Go to sleep, my friend. Your services are no longer required. I do want to drop your stupid gun and knife, though. They are not helpful to me in any way. Noza. Noza! I want to come back. I'm still crouch walking because there's all kinds of... There's a door there, stuff down there. Who knows who's around? Who knows what any of this is? We're in uncharted waters here. I don't even recognize these uniforms. The NSF are usually in beige, yes? These guys are dressed in black. They seem to have slightly nicer equipment. They don't look as ragged. Ah, see? We do have a guy in here. We have the medicine for him, though.
That's the one. Okay, drop it. Falling back.
You know what? I want to reload that quick save. Remember what I said a few minutes ago? Or who knows how long. Remember? I said something about I don't ever use this thing? Well, I think this is a perfect opportunity to use it. Because that's how it works. Generally, it seems to me... Let me just talk about my theory here. And somebody maybe that knows more about Deus Ex can confirm or deny this. Maybe. Who knows what we know about this. In terms of knocking people out, if you're behind them, what I've noticed is if you're directly behind them and you hit them in the back, if your skill with whatever the weapon is high enough, then you will knock them out. I think, for whatever reason, the head is, like, less weak to this stuff. So, in the past, I've hit people in the head with the baton, and it's like, oh, he's still up, and he starts shooting at you. But if you're sneak walking behind him, and you get him in the small of the back there, or maybe a little bit higher, that seems to do the trick, like, every time. So, who knows? Who knows if that's how it works or not? We've got some loot and a security note from security to J. Stewart, MJ12 chemical insertion. Our security grid is now online and active. We will perform a thorough system test every 12 hours to ensure integrity in expectation of the shipment from Hong Kong. If you would like to monitor our status, you can access the grid with the logon MJ12 and password coup d'etat. MJ12. This is an organization I don't think we've heard of. Maybe we did. I'll have to go back and watch that. I'm gonna have to go back and read my Know Your Threat series. Know your threat. Know your threat, JC. Alright. Let's have a look around at stuff. There's another security terminal over here. We have the access, I believe. MJ12 coup d'etat. Ah, good. Turn all these cameras off, please. I don't want them on. Throw down another quick save, since I've accomplished such a goal as that. There's a security keypad here. I don't have access quite yet. We'll come back to that. There was a security terminal upstairs. I want to see what that does. It's odd that there are two so close to each other, wouldn't you say? I would. Why am I hacking this? I don't need to. Let's try that again. No, it's not. The computer is not already in use by the player. You lie! Why do you lie to me? I'm in. Oh, okay. We have access to the same exact cameras and also a special rotate bridge function, which that will let us get to the other side there. See, that ladder leads down to another tunnel opposite of us. I guess we should go check that out. I'm gonna do that since I don't have codes to head that way. We will see where this leads. Surely if we poke at all these paths enough, we will stumble on the area where Ford Chick is being held. Now. There's a guy! Watch out for the guy. I'm gonna climb up a little bit just in case he comes out onto this platform here. Climb down slowly. Oh god, there he is. Okay. I can see his feet, but he can't see me. It's perfect. Go, 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 go! Before he turns around. Whew! Good work, Agent. We're gonna lock this guy away for a long time. Alright. Forward. Forward into madness. Ah, see, now there's no... This is unlocked. Confined space. Hazardous atmosphere. Check oxygen level before entry. I don't know. It looks okay to me. Who am I to say? Really? At the end of the day. What is that, though? Napalm? I hardly know her. I like using that joke when it's the most not appropriate. And that's all I have to say about that, really. Another keypad. Gosh darn it. I don't have any information about this. How do I get in? How? It looks like multi-tools are again going to be my my friend here. And I think that now will be the time to upgrade my electronics skill so that I waste less of these. I would like to waste less. Waste less. Hold on, I've just thought of something. Oh, thank you. Oh, shit! Well, that was that could have gone a lot worse. Hopefully, okay, good. This is still bypassed. I think when you put Like when you put the actual code in.
This area is an old water treatment facility. I wonder what all these paramilitary types are doing down here. But considering what the smuggler said, I would imagine this is where they're holding his friend, Forge Schick.
Okay, I could have guessed all of that. I made an educated guess of all those things on my own, Alex Jacobson. So, again, thank you for pointing out the obvious and for calling Smuggler the Smuggler, like he's some kind of comic book hero. God damn it, Alex Jacobson. I hate you with all of my soul, Alex Jacobson. You'll never be safe again when I stab you with my safety pin. Let's go ahead and hack their security comms, their network. Oh my god, I can't find where my hand is on the keyboard. I do like this aspect of Deus Ex. I like that it is a PC game, and thus we are tasked with typing in the full password when those situations come up. I think that's pretty cool, honestly. Were there any doors locked? I didn't check that. Probably something to make sure of. Okay, everything is unlocked. We have full access. But we are coming up on time, so our daring rescue is going to have to wait till next episode. So in the next episode we will infiltrate further into this area. It doesn't look too big, but who knows? It might have an ass on it. We will take out these MJ-12 guys, maybe get to the bottom of what they're doing down here, and then we'll figure it out from there. All of that next time. Until then, I've been Foggy Senor. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.